Why don't people feel good about themselves? There's a big tendency for people to think that if they had the success of Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, even Elon Musk, they would feel really good about themselves. And I want to explain that is just not true. Because more than people want the money, they want to feel good about themselves. After all, that's really what it's all about. We just want to feel good in our own skin. Sheryl Sandberg is a billionaire. She was the COO of Facebook. Nevertheless, she tells the story about attending a Harvard University speech called Feeling Like a Fraud, and decided they were speaking directly to her. Tom Hanks is one of the most successful actors ever. He said, when are they going to discover that I am in fact a fraud? You cannot talk or act yourself into self-confidence. This goes for children too. Just telling them they are the best does scant little to their self-confidence. This is Michelle Obama. I have been at probably every powerful table that you can think of. I have been to G summits and sat in at the United Nations, and nevertheless, she is still haunted with this question: am I good enough? But we don't need the rich and the famous. We all have many, many accomplishments. And yet it doesn't equate to feeling good about yourself. If you can read this, if you can read this, you are one of the great achievers of all human beings that have ever lived. Throughout most of mankind's history, most people could not read or write. Going from illiterate to literate is one of the greatest achievements you'll ever make in your entire life. Very few things you'll ever do will be as significant as that. So how does that make you feel? If you don't feel great about yourself achieving one of the most significant things in human history, then there's very little you're ever going to be able to do that's going to make you feel the way you want to feel. It was true, you would think somebody like Maya Angelou would have tremendous self-confidence. But this is what she said: I have written 11 books, but each time I think, and they're going to find me out. The mistake we are making is that it isn't self-confidence that we are seeking, but the great feeling of self-worth. And the shame is that it's so much easier to get. You will feel, and you have felt, good about yourself when you make somebody else feel better. It's so easy to do, and the only reason we don't focus on doing it is because society is confused that the way to get self-confidence is through accomplishment. Proficiency doesn't equal self-confidence. Just because you know how to play chess doesn't give you any confidence to play the piano. And so people don't pursue the real way to achieve self-worth. Give $1 to the guy on the street. Call a friend in need. Call your mother. Help out. Smile at the cashier to make their day. The more things you do that make a difference in people's lives, the more you'll realize how powerful and meaningful and important you really are. And that is the feeling that we all want.